Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jeff Flash, and back with another reaction video. More continuing where we left off with more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters voice comparison reaction videos. So, in my last two videos, which I made earlier today, we did the Krang, and we also did Karai. Now it's time to move on to two familiar faces, mainly that was mostly famous back in the 1987's Ninja Turtles days, but are still familiar faces from the Turtles, where basically they are best known for Shredder's I guess you could say his minions, whatever. But anyway, one of them two minions is Bebop, and the other one is Rocksteady. So there's a Generation West. So like I said, there's two different YouTubers I know that has voice comparison reaction videos. There's this guy Behemoth89, and there's another guy named Generation West, which he's the more famous one. But I like to do this guy because he's got the ones that are kind of like more in the current timeline, almost like more in the nowadays in 2022 and stuff like that. So I'd rather do his. So first we're gonna do Bebop, and then when I get into the next video, we'll do Rocksteady next. So Bebop is first. So what can I say about Bebop and Rocksteady? Not much about them, even though they may not be the most useful characters, but they still deserve some credit, I guess. Even though a lot of people don't really care about them, but I guess they're cool. Like, there's not really much to say about them, but they're alright. They were just named after famous music artists or something. That was Bebop and Rocksteady, so they were named after them guys, but nothing more to be said about, though. But anyway, let's go ahead and just start this up, shall we? Let's see who has voiced Bebop over the years, and then when we get in the next video, we'll see who's voiced Rocksteady. So, Bebop. Let's just go ahead and just get this out of the way. Like John Cena and Triple H always say, your time is up, time is now, it's time to play the game. Let's go ahead and do this. Bebop voice comparison in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Of course, you gotta include the original 1987 song. Yep. Barry Gordon. Of course, you can't go wrong with the original Bebop voice actor from 1987 from the original show, so, of course, gotta give it a thumbs up. Toidles. Yeah, he calls them Toidles.
I like red. It's my favorite color. Maybe we should have took the blue one.
I think I like the other guy better, but Greg Berg does alright, so I'll give him a thumbs up too.
Captain Nemo? Well, at least we didn't hit a garbage truck.
Yeah, the other guy does better, but Greg Berg's still good though. Oh yeah. Thumbs up. Wow, he voiced Bebop and Rocksteady as well. I just remember in one of my previous videos, I reacted to the Krang voice comparison. Bradford Cameron was also the one that voiced Krang in this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles Forever movie, but apparently he also voiced Bebop as well. Curious to wonder maybe if he voiced Rocksteady, but apparently he voiced Krang and Bebop, so that's cool. But yeah, thumbs up, because I like that movie. I love that movie, so of course, I gotta give that anything from this movie a thumbs up. That was a great movie. Heck yeah! I can't go wrong with anything from this show, so of course, I gotta give JB Smoove thumbs up for his role as Bebop. Even though Bebop and Rocksteady were way different compared to anything else that they were before then when they appeared in this version of the show, they were extremely different, but still, give them credit for what they did in the show. At least they were kind of more useful in this show, because most of the time they're just usually just a bunch of wimps, they just get their butts beaten real easily. So at least, they were able to fight back, and they did pretty good against the Turtles at certain points, after they were mutated, so gotta give them credit. Like I said, this may not be everybody's most memorable version of Bebop and Rocksteady, and probably maybe not people like them as much, but at least they were more useful, and they were much more badass than they were in previous shows, so at least they kind of used Bebop and Rocksteady to be more powerful and much more effective when they were in this version of the show. I'm not saying they weren't in previous series, but, most of the time they're just known for getting their butts whooped a lot by Shredder. Or, no, by the Turtles, just doing the dirty work for Shredder, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, thumbs up for this, because like I said, anything from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 Nickelodeon show series, I can't go wrong with it. As I said, I'm currently rewatching it on TV too, so because I have, almost all the DVD series, every DVD of it, so of course, I can't go wrong with that. But thumbs up, and continue on. Yeah, Bebop was kind of still funny in this show, though. Bebop Willie was pretty funny. Pretty unpredictable.
Told you yous would be seeing me again, chumps. Time for B&R's top 10 countdown of pain. So you schmucks don't want to make good with our gang and pay up, huh?
Okay. Never heard of this game, though. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Brothers
There
Unite.
ain't no pizza joint we
But I'll still
ain't
go ahead and
gonna
give it a thumbs up.
put through, even if we gotta remodel some of them first. Tear this
I'm pretty
place
sure it says
apart.
Brother Unites, but they spelled Unite wrong. Didn't even know he appeared in Mutant Van Hampton.
You green dweebs think you got the best of old Bebop, do you? Well, yous are all wrong. Cause Bebop's the best there is.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Even though not a lot of people love this movie, or neither did they love the original movie, but you know what? I will admit, Bebop and Rocksteady were kind of pretty funny themselves, too, even in the live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows movie. They may not look like the way how we mostly see them and, you know, other stuff, but at least they were funny. I gotta admit, Gary Anthony Williams' performance as Bebop, and then... Well, I would tell you who the guy was that played Rocksteady in this... Excuse me. But Gary Anthony Williams actually was pretty funny playing as Bebop, and then the other guy who played Rocksteady. I would tell you who his name is, but I'm going to save it for the next video, so I'm not going to spoil who the guy was that played him, but Gary Anthony Williams, he was pretty funny as Bebop. I admit, Bebop and Rocksteady were both pretty funny in this movie. I mean, they were used pretty well as well. They were both very powerful and stuff, so yeah, at least they were used good as well. And as I said, they're usually mostly full of laughter, Bebop and Rocksteady. They're both usually funny guys, but they were at least pretty funny in this movie, so I'll still give them a thumbs up, even if maybe most people don't like it. Because as I mentioned before, even though maybe most people didn't like these movies, and even though I didn't like them that much, and didn't really care for them that much, but I thought they were okay movies. Like, they're watchable, you know. But like I said, Bebop and Rocksteady, they were pretty funny. They were funny at some points in this movie, so at least, I guess, as long as you keep them funny, I guess that's all that matters, because, you know, Bebop and Rocksteady are meant to be the funny ones, so I gotta give Gary Anthony Williams' performance a thumbs up. It's pretty cool that he does get at least to show his real face at first, because, you know, in the beginning of the movie, Bebop and Rocksteady are human, and then they get mutated into a warhog and a rhinoceros, so Gary Williams, great job, so thumbs up. That's all I got left to say. I know I've been saying that too many times already, but I remember this. But he's really a warhog though. But I remember he thought he was a pig though. I'm a little piggy. I've seen a little bit of those Ninja Turtle shorts, whatever. It's on YouTube. It's like, this was like in 2017. It was like little mini Ninja Turtle shorts, whatever. It was like summertime shorts, but I don't think I've ever saw the ones where Bebop and Rocksteady were in it. Obviously, the animation's pretty cheesy, but yeah. It's pretty cool how the little summertime shorts, some of those animations were like based off the 1987s, but yeah, I don't think I've ever saw any of the ones where Bebop and Rocksteady were in it. This animation's cheesy, but okay, fine, I'll give it a thumbs up. That's a good voice, at least. You know, he kind of sounds like the 1987 Bebop, because that's what the animation's based off of. Okay, well, when it comes down to it, you already know the drill by now on what's my number one favorite. Obviously, JB Smoove, obviously my number one favorite, because, you know, I love that Ninja Turtle show, the 2012 Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle 3D animated show. So, of course, you know, I can't go wrong with anything from that series. So, JB Smoove is my number one favorite, or Smoove with the V. JB Smoove's my number one favorite, and I also will give it to Barry Gordon, because he's the original voice actor for 1987 Bebop. And even though Greg Berg did alright as well, but Barry Gordon is the one I grew up with, so I prefer him. And also Bradford Cameron for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles Forever movie. And I guess that just about covers it. And I will at least give a little respect and credit to Gary Anthony Williams for his performance as well. So I'll put him up on the list as well, even though I don't rank him as much as one of my favorites. But because he did alright and because those movies were okay, and at least as long as he made them funny is what that matters. And Gary Anthony Williams did okay in the live action movie. He did make Bebop funny and everything from what they were talking about, hanging with Rocksteady. So I'll give him credit as well. So JB Smoove, Barry Gordon, uh, Bradford Cameron, and Gary Anthony Williams are my 4 picks for Bebop. That's it. So let me know in the comments down below now who you love as the voice of Bebop, and don't forget to share it with all your friends so I can get everybody's honest opinions, because, you know, everybody has an honest opinion, right? So, who do you love as Bebop? Let me know. So, stay tuned for the next video. As for the next character, I'll do Rocksteady next, because, hey, if you're going to do Bebop, you got to do Rocksteady. So, when we come back with the next video, Rocksteady will be up next, so stay tuned. But until then, I'm out of here, yo. So that'll be it for today, guys. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. Dislike, give it a thumbs down. Join me next time for the next video. To all you boys, men, and guys out there, fist bumps go to all of you. To all the girls, ladies, and women out there, mwah. Kisses got to all of you. But until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.